Hi everyone, welcome back to 4 weeks challenge. What I'm trying to do here is I've come up with a 4 weeks challenge wherein I give you suggestions and give you tips and techniques and methods and ways to improve your English communication skills so that if you start practicing it with me for 4 weeks, at the end of 4 weeks, you are definitely going to be more confident and more fluent in speaking English, which is for sure. But only if you follow my advices, only if you follow what I say. And if you keep on practicing, of course, practice is the key. If you practice it the right way, if you focus on things which are important, and if you put your energy in the right direction, definitely you are going to achieve your target or achieve your goal of being more fluent and confident in speaking English. So today I'm going to talk about how you can improve your listening skills and what areas you need to focus on to improve your listening skills and how listening will help you to improve your speaking skills. So stay tuned. On that note, welcome back to my channel. I'm your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, guys, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, and do write your comments in the comment section. And don't forget to press the notification icon to get notifications of all my videos so that you don't miss on any important information, especially the 4 weeks challenge. So guys, today I'm going to talk about the listening skills, how you can improve your listening skills and what areas you need to focus on. So here I'm going to divide my videos into 3 parts. I'm going to talk about the beginner level, how you need to practice this, intermediate level and advanced level, because all stages are different and the challenges at every stage is different, right? And the way to handle the challenges or how you can improve at each stage are different, right? So that is why I'll be dividing it into 3 parts and I'll be talking about beginner, intermediate and advanced level. Okay, so let's start with the beginner level. And before starting with the beginner level, I'm going to tell you what is the main thing we need to do to improve our listening skills. The only thing which can help you to become a good listener is to be an active listener. You have to do active listening. This is the key. Everything is there in this, being an active listener. And it's very important, guys. And trust me, it's not easy to be an active listener. We all don't focus on active listening. Now, what is this active listening? I'm going to explain you. Active listening means when somebody is talking to you, you have to be fully focused on what that person is saying. Following each word and sentences is active listening. Okay, apart from that, responding, nodding your head, understanding, giving your response, asking questions, this is all included in active listening, which means you are completely into that conversation or you're completely engaged with that person while the person is talking. Okay, so you're asking a follow-up question, you're nodding your head, you are understanding, you are giving your views and you are understanding the person word to word. That is what active listening is, and your focus is completely there with that person. That is what active listening is. So guys, if you understand what active listening is, you might have understood what you have to do while you're listening, right? It's all in this. You have to become an active listener. But I understand it's very difficult to be an active listener. Whenever we are listening to somebody, it is our tendency of our brain or human being or human programming basically, that we focus on only 50%. The other 50%, our mind starts roaming here and there. We don't focus completely on somebody when the other person is talking. So we have to train our brain. We have to try to focus more to become an active listener, to improve our listening skills, which will ultimately help us in improving our communication skills or our speaking skills or our English speaking skills. Okay, so that is important. So what you can do here is to be in focus or to completely focus on something, what we can do. Don't choose long videos. Don't choose something of a longer duration to listen to. Take a video which is 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes or 5 minutes for that matter, and listen to it completely. Whatever time you can focus on, you know yourself, right? We all know ourselves. I know what my caliber is, or how much I can focus on something. So accordingly choose that information, that video or that thing, whichever you want to watch, so that whatever timeline you have chosen, like if the video is for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes or half an hour, you are fully focused on listening to it word by word, sentence by sentence. This is really going to help you guys. So these two things were very important for me to tell you before starting the video, so that you know what is the rule. So basically you can say that this is the rule of practicing listening. Okay, now coming to the beginner stage. I understand completely. If you are a beginner, it will be difficult for you to understand if somebody is speaking. Yeah, maybe the accent, maybe the speech, maybe the vocabulary, maybe the words, the pronunciation, lots of things are there, right? So it might get difficult for you to understand. So what you can do here is repeat. Go on repeat mode. Listen to one piece of information, take 5 minutes video, listen to it once, repeat it again, listen to it with more concentration, take a third attempt and start focusing on or start concentrating. So once you start listening to it twice or thrice, things will start getting registered in your brain. You will start little bit understanding the words. Okay, what is spoken, the accent in which it is spoken, and you will get an idea of what is spoken in that video. Okay, so this is very important. So you can start practicing it, listen it twice or thrice with more concentration every time, and don't try to focus on every single word and every single sentence. Don't try to focus on first time. You just listen to it and see what you have understood. Second time, concentrate more and try to grasp some words, like what words are spoken, which you know, which you are familiar with. Okay, so you'll get to know some words like, oh, these words are spoken in this sentence. And the third time, try to focus more or concentrate more on that, so that you get an idea what is being spoken about in that video. Okay, so these are the 3 stages or steps which you need to follow. Once you get an idea of what is being spoken, you need not to concentrate on each word and sentence, but it's just that you have to focus on a general idea of what it is saying. So start with that. This is the first thing you have to do as a beginner. Once you start understanding everything, okay, getting an idea, then you can follow the next step, which is focus on words. Start focusing on words more and more. Okay, so once you start focusing on the words, you will get an idea of what it means, how it is pronounced. Okay, and go by sentences. Take one sentence at a time, listen to it once or twice and try to get the meaning and understand the words which are used and how it is spoken. So you have to focus on vocabulary, you have to focus on the pronunciation the second time you are listening to. Okay, and taking each sentences one by one. These are the 2 things you have to take care of as a beginner. It is going to help you. Okay, to understand whatever you are listening to. The second stage is the intermediate stage. Here what you can do is you can listen to any video for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, increase the duration because you know things, right? You can understand things. First time you listen to it, focus on what is the idea, what is conveyed in that video. Try to understand that. If in one attempt you're not able to understand that, take a second attempt and try to understand that. Okay, so once you're clear about what is the idea of the video, what is being spoken about in that video, then the third thing you have to do is try to understand, listen to it sentence by sentence and try to focus on the vocabulary, the words which I used. If there is a new word, take a note of it and try to get the meaning of it and try to use it in your sentences. Make 2 or 3 sentences of your own and start doing this exercise. Okay. Second is, of course, concentrate on the pronunciation. You have to focus on pronunciation because that is the key. Tomorrow, if you have to speak properly, right? If you want others to understand, you should know the pronunciation, right pronunciation. So that is very important. So you have to focus on vocabulary, new words, pronunciation. And the next thing you have to focus on is the tone in which the sentences are spoken. What is the tone? Happy, angry, sad. What are the expressions in that sentences? What is the tone of the sentence, the intonation, the high and low, what words are stressed more, what words are stressed less. So these things you have to focus on when you are in an intermediate stage. So that is why you have to be a very active listener. You have to focus on what you're listening to understand everything so that tomorrow you get a chance to speak on it. You know how to speak, right? You know the correct pronunciation, you know the words which you have to say, and you know the expression which you have to give, the tone in which you can speak that sentence, and the words which you have to stress more, the words which you have to stress less. You know everything when you are speaking. So that is why this is a practice. This is an exercise which you have to do before speaking. So listening is very important. Unless and until you don't listen to things, you won't be able to grasp all these things. So if you get a chance to speak, you will mess it all up. Okay, so that is why listening is very important. Concentrate on all these areas and definitely you are going to succeed. For the advanced level also, of course, take a video for 15-20 minutes. Try to understand the idea of what is spoken and again do it by sentence. Start recognizing words, start registering, start grasping words, getting new words, the meaning of it, using those words in your own sentences, the tone, the intonation, the pronunciation, everything you need to focus on at the advanced level also. The only difference is at every stage is what you are listening. Okay, so the difficulty level you have to choose. To begin with, if you are a beginner, try to choose a video or a piece of information which you are listening to, which has easy English, which is simple English. Okay, so for example, you can start with cartoons. That is the best thing you can do. So cartoon movies are the best, or any cartoon serial or series, whatever it is there, episodes. There are lots of episodes of cartoons on YouTube. You can follow that, whichever cartoon you are interested in. These are very simple, basic English because the kids watch it, right? So the English is very simple. The pronunciation is also very simple and the accent, there's no accent problem also. You will be able to understand. So start with cartoons. Okay, and then the next thing you can go to animated movies. Okay, start watching animated movies. That is because these are very interesting things, guys. So it will keep your attention. It will hold your attention basically. That is why I am giving you these ideas. So then go for animated movies or animated cartoons or anything, whatever, animated movies basically. So that is also a very interesting one. The third thing you can do is you can listen to any celebrity or celebrity talk show, with Indian celebrity talk show, so that you can understand the accent. Don't go and start listening to Hollywood personalities and Hollywood movies or anything else, right? Because that is not going to help you at this stage, guys. If you're in an intermediate stage also, it's not going to help you. Okay, so start listening to Indian speakers, Indian personalities, Indian YouTubers who talk in English. There are lots of videos of people who speak in English who are Indians or Indian origin or Indian accent basic, which is much easier for you to understand. So pick up those. You can listen to any talk show, you can listen to any chat show, you can listen to any speeches, you can listen to any sports commentary, you can listen to any cooking show, travel vlogs. There are lots of things on internet, on YouTube, guys, which are there, which is very easy to understand. You can watch Coffee with Karan. You can watch Indian comedians also. They speak in English. There are lots of them. You have to search for the right thing. There are TED Talks which are for Indian speakers also. Try searching TED Talks India. You will get a lot of videos. Those are very motivational videos, guys. You will get motivated also at the same time, and you will understand also. You will also start understanding the language, understanding English. Go to all these things, start listening to all these things. It's very easy, very interesting. You will like it. You will learn a lot from these things. And at the same time, you will improve your concentration and focus on knowing the language better, knowing the pronunciation better, knowing new words each day, knowing the vocabulary each day, understanding the sentences each day. Your knowledge is going to increase every single day if you're focusing on listening to these things. Okay. Now, at the advanced stage, what you can watch or what you can listen to, you can watch any movie, Hollywood movie also you can try to watch, try to listen to English speakers also, because you are an advanced level. So you want to increase your difficulty level. So you can start taking up these challenges, that you can start listening to a foreigner with a US accent or UK accent or any other accent, so that it's easier for you to understand the language from around the world. So that is why increase your difficulty level. Start listening to different people from different parts of the country or different parts of the world, and increase your vocabulary, increase your pronunciation, improve your pronunciation, understanding of the language, sentence construction, and you can focus on how things are said. The way things are said, the intonation, the tone, the rhythm, the expressions, every single thing you have to focus on. Okay, and this is really going to help you guys. So start with basics, start with a cartoon, start watching a cartoon, then you can go to the animated movies, then you can start watching talk shows or TED Talks India. Okay, start watching a comedy show which has Indian comedians. Okay, start watching a travel vlog. A lot of people has come up with a lot of travel vlogs who are Indians, and they speak in English. Cooking shows are also there wherein people speak in English. Just search on YouTube and you will get a lot of information. So start with these things, and then you can go to foreigners or foreign accent. Okay, start watching videos which are on how to improve your communication skills, like my video or anybody else's. You watch 100 videos every single day, right? You watch 10 videos every single day. So you can watch one, you can watch mine, you can watch others also. There's a channel called Oxford English. There are lots of podcasts which has conversation practice. You can start watching that, right? So you can watch podcasts, you can watch Oxford English. This is a channel. So there are lots of things which are there on YouTube. You can just search it, start watching, start listening to it carefully, focus, concentrate, and try to focus on areas like words, pronunciation, new words, which can improve your vocabulary, the tone, the intonation, the rhythm, the expressions. All of it you have to focus on one by one. Not everything at the same time. Try to take it one by one. That is why you have to be very actively listening to all the things you are listening to. Whatever stuff you are listening to, you have to be an active listener. So guys, I'm sure in this video you are clear about how you can focus on more while listening to any piece of information, and how it is going to help you focus more on listening, so that the time you are ready to speak, you will be able to speak in the right way. So guys, that's a wrap for today. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, keep watching, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep exploring.